Hey everybody, Ecto Eric here. Welcome back to Class 5 Collection. So today we're going to be taking a look at Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. Now, there is a ton of Jason figures, of course. And actually, this figure right here is actually the third release of this figure. I have the latest edition, which is the 2022. They had a 2015. They had a 2020, and I picked up the 2022, which all it is just different paint apps. Like if you look at the other two, there's tons of them on YouTube. You can see just paint schemes. This one has more of like a wet look. The other ones are more dry. So just the headstone is painted a little darker. This one's actually lighter, so I like it. With this one, the reason why I picked this one, since there's so many. One, it is well, Part 5 was my favorite for the longest time. Then when Part 6 came out, it isn't my favorite. Well, not really, but it was my first date I had. This is the movie that we went to. It was my first date, so that's every time this comes up, and her and I are still friends. I mean, we were kids. It wasn't like anything serious. It was just it's a date. I think we were 15, 14, 15, I think at the time. So yeah, so that's why I picked this one up. I don't need all the other versions. This is fine. So we are going to be taking a look at this figure, and let's go through and see what we have. I already cut the tape. Let's pick up the flap. I just love the box art. Before we do that, let's look at the box art. I just love that. It's just like the poster. On the side, there's a read up at the back. That side. Of course, what's nice is that they give you all the people that did all the design and artwork. And the inside, you get a nice glamour shot. And then the figure and accessories itself. Now, I like the backdrop on this. And I just get a kick out of what it does. It's just so cool. Which is that's his grave, is his casket or coffin. Yeah, it's probably more of a coffin. So yeah, so that's cool. So if you want to do some photos with it, you can. So that's pretty neat. And here is, God, that's one thing. When I do not do videos for a while, I get like so discombobulated, which I do it anyways. I'm a mess. But so here he is in his plastic prison. Now he doesn't come with a ton of stuff, and that's fine. I don't need a bunch of stuff. So got some weight to him too. I just love that. All right, so let me break them out, and then we'll go through everything he comes with. So here's everything Jason comes with right out of the box. Like I said, it's very light on accessories, but I think it's fine for what it is. For the scene that he's in, it's fine. So the first thing we'll take a look at is his headstone. It looks pretty good. Get like some moss, or I was about to say seaweed, but no, it's just moss. I do like it. Nice little crack. It works good. Now the other two are much darker. It's very hard to read, so I like this one. It's fine, and it stands up very well by itself. Then he comes with his preferred killing weapon, which is a machete. God, machete. It's nice. Nothing fancy. Got a little bit of detail on the handle, but nothing crazy. But it works. And he's got his survival knife. Well, not survival, but life-taking knife. Same thing. Molded in probably a brown and painted silver. Then he comes with the fence post that, what was the kid's name? Tommy? Whatever his name was. I think it was Tommy or something. That he yanked off, and he was stabbing Jason while he was in his coffin. or casket repeatedly because he didn't believe he was dead. And this got struck by lightning that Frankensteined his butt, brought him back to life. So it comes in two pieces because it is pretty big. So all it does is just slides in right there. So that's pretty, it's actually taller than he is, so that's pretty cool. So that's nice, and he can hold it. He does, I think he does kill people with this. I haven't seen this movie in, God, long time. And he comes with one extra hand, gloved hand. Now that's what was different about this figure. He actually has a utility belt and gloves. So it's funny. I just get a kick out of it. Which this one, I think you can hold probably the knives or something with it if you want. All right, so let's take a look at the dead man himself. Now, right out of the package, when I was picking him out, this is, oh my God, this is really not good. It's like a dinner bell. There is way too much play in that. So, I bought this over a month ago, so I can't return it. But the other trick that I've done a few times before is you spray it with a little bit of floor wax, like furniture polish rather, and it'll actually help tighten stuff up. So anywho, let's take a look. There he is with his mask. Now I think I don't know if it was a 2015. It was more rounded for the mask, I think. I'm not really sure, but I like this one. And I like his jacket. You see where he's been stabbed. I feel like the detail on that. That's so cool. Of course, it was raining in that scene, so that's why he's more of a wet look. The other two are more dry, so it doesn't have that sheen on it. He's got his utility belt. He's got his sheaths for the knife and for the machete. He's got some blood on him. So yeah, I'm really not going to be pulling these legs apart. I'm not going to do that. So now let's take a look at his head portrait. Which now in the movie itself, it's dark, it's raining, so it's very hard to see. But when I first pulled it out of the package, and I'm like, oh my God, it looks like a busted up wolf man. It really just the texture. That's what it reminded me of. Especially with his teeth showing. Yeah, that's got a really wolfy look. But it's fine. It looks good. And here's the mask. The mask I had to heat up because it was put in wrong, so it was like squished. And actually, this piece keeps coming off, but that's fine. It's no big deal. But that looks good. Got the little chevron little symbol right there. So he does have T poses. Don't want to push this too much, but yeah, so he can do that. Got some. I'm not going to push these legs much because I'm afraid they're going to fall off. So they do that. He does have, I don't want to mess with this too much. I should heat these up. Actually, give me a second. Okay, so I hit him with a hair dryer, and that really did help. So yeah, he can get some good bend. Now he has swivel, no up and down, no toe articulation. He does swivel. So he does, like I said, it's, oh my God, these legs are so loose. So he can bend a little bit. So if he wants to give you a fist pump or something, he can do it. He's soft right there. So we can do that. His head does a 360. Now there's no swap about heads, which is fine because we don't need another head. I mean, gotta use this anyway, so there's really no need to have another head. I love the utility belt. I just get a kick out of it. You guys know, I love Batman. I love Ghostbusters. So utility belt just really drew me to this one. Yeah, it's a really cool figure. I'm glad I have him in my collection. Like I said, just a little loose, but a little bit of furniture polish that will take care of that. I'm not going to have him do any fly kicks or anything. Now, can he, out of the box, just hold a weapon? I don't think so. I think this is going to be, I would think it would be this hand. Yeah. It would be this hand for, like, with a knife. Can you hold it this way? Oh, yeah, he can. So he can do it this way, too, which is awesome. And the machete fits. Oh, yeah, no problem. No problem at all. You're not going to go much further than that, just the way the hand's designed, but that's fine. So yeah, so this hand's good for these two. So if you want to use the spear, the fence post, since that's why it's taken apart, so you can slip it through his paw. That's a perfectly round hole, so slip it through. Wow, that's really tight in there. Maybe better in this hand. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So it was better off with this hand. Then this has the male end. So you just insert it. There you go. Kind of like he's gonna go spear fishing. Slap his mask on. He's just so much better with the mask. But the head portrait is so cool. But it's got that wolf look to it to me. So that's how I'm gonna have him displayed. So that's cool. That works. Now, you just want to take his little hunting knife. Just insert it in here. So that's cool. Then, and I love it, the accessories that you can put into so he can hold everything. I just love that. Get some out of the way. Just slide that down. That's a little tight. Oh. But it does go in. It is tight. Now it's gonna be fun trying to get it out, but worry about that later on. So yeah, so he's ready to go on his mass murdering spree. That's good. So let's see. Oh, jeez. Now I didn't heat this hand up, so we'll see. Oh yeah, that's a lot of squeaking. Yep, gotta heat it up. Well, this peg is a mess. You can see it, that should be totally round, and it's got like a lot of flashing around it. So right now it's impossible to get that hand on there, so I'm gonna have to try to clean it up a little bit. Okay, so I was able to get it on. Yeah, the QC on this figure is not good. Between the shoddy legs and the extra plastic on the peg for the hand, yeah. But it's okay. It's going to do its job. He's going to look fine when I pose him for Halloween time. So everybody, that is a look at Jason Lives Part 6. I hope you're well. Please take care. Keep collected. Peace.